All right, Shalom. All right, Shalom, Ma. All right, all honor, praise, and glory be Salaki. All honor, praise, and glory be to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Wahaki, Bashukah. Double honor to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone. We will well, peace and blessings to the brothers. First and foremost, Salaki, to the faithful elect, the hopeful elect, the house of David, 1/3, those slated to be saved from the destruction foretold and promised to America, and to all his wicked inhabitants hereof, and different parts of the globe as well, but primarily here. Those slated to be saved being none other than the Israelites, aka Yasha Allah, who consists of the so-called blacks, aka Negroes, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native American Indians. Men teaching the truth and men, women, and children that have turned back to their heritage, the true doctrine of life of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, and are in the faith according to their works. All right? So, pretty much kingship, man. Let's go into kingship. Kingship, it says the state or position of being a king. You see what I'm saying? Kingship.
Kingship.
It says the state or position of being a king. Now, when you go a little bit further into this, what do you mean by kingship? It says the position or office. It says position, office, or dignity. See that? Dignity, the personality of a king. So when you go into the word dignity, pull that word up real quick. Dignity. It says a formal reserve or seriousness of manner, appearance, or language, the quality or state of being worthy, honored, or esteemed. See that? So it says, we go to dictionary.com, it says bearing, conduct. It says, or speech indicative of self-respect or appreciation of the formality or gravity of an occasion or situation. So when you're dealing with kingship, a king, they pretty much is going into the, you know, the king's dignity. You see what I'm saying? Kingship is the dignity of a king. So the dignity of a king, meaning the conduct, the speech indicative of self-respect. You see? Of itself. You see what I'm saying? Or appreciation of the formality or gravity of an occasion or situation. See, the kingship is a king pretty much with having all these things in mind. You know, they have self-respect in mind. You see what I'm saying? They have appreciation of the formality or gravity, you see what I'm saying, of an occasion or situation. You see the magnitude or something. You see, it says if someone has dignity, it means they are worthy of respect. See that? So that's that's beautiful, really. So going back to it, it says the personality of a king, the government of a king. So the government is how someone carries themselves. We're gonna get these two words and we're gonna get into the lesson. Let's get government. It says we're gonna leave that one alone. It's all good. Let's get personality. So that's pretty much it. But I do want to get this word personality so this can really be hit home for those that can take heed. Personality, it says the combination or characteristics or qualities that form an individual's distinctive character. So yeah, so in this, we're going to be going into kingship. See that?
Kingship.
And kingship is, so we as kings, let's get this, because that's in fact what we are working to become. And Salaki about the music, but I'm just playing for the edification. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, it says, this is Revelation 5 and 9. It says, and they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy. And they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof. For thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to the Heavenly Father by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and nation, and has made us unto our Heavenly Father, our Father. You see, unto our power, unto God, kings. You see, kings and priests. You see what I'm saying? And we shall reign on the earth. So yeah, man, that's what the situation is. That's how it's going down. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this started. This is it says Wisdom of Solomon. It says, Hear therefore, O ye kings. You see that? So Salakia. So with kingship being discussed, it's pretty much the conduct that allows that shows oneself, Salakia, the conduct of a king in which he shows himself to have self-respect and understanding. You see what I'm saying? I'll go back real quick. And this is something I really want to drive home, man. You know, this is important to know. Dignity. Yeah, kingship is the dignity, is the king's dignity. And this dignity is a formal reserve of seriousness, of manner, appearance, or language, the quality of state of being worthy or honest, honored or esteemed. So the way this king a king carries himself with a king with kingship, that is in a way that is makes him worthy and honored and esteemed. You see what I'm saying? And also, a king with kingship is a king that, pretty much is about conduct or speech indicative. Pretty much, a king's kingship shows his conduct. It is his conduct or speech, which is an indication or indicative of self-respect. You see what I'm saying? Or appreciation of formality or gravity of an occasion or situation. So a king's kingship is he knows what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Is he a bug out or not? Anyway, Wisdom of Solomon 6:1. Hear therefore, O ye kings. You see what I'm saying? Because we know King Solomon, he was a king. You see what I'm saying? He was the wisest man to ever live. So it's beautiful. It says, hear therefore, O ye kings. That's showing you we kings again. And understand, learn ye that be judges of the end of the earth. And who are the judges? Jump here real quick. Who are the judges? You know, we just want to keep driving these points home until we the hell up out of here. See that? This is Micah 3:1. And I said, here, I pray you. Here. Meaning, listen, understand, discern. It says, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the houses of Israel. Is it not for you to know judgment? So if you're in this truth, you see what I'm saying? If you are in this truth and you're an Israelite, no matter what tribe you of, the Lord wants you to hear and understand judgment because it's for you to know judgment. Now, what I want to do real quick is get that word here. And you got the word here, Shemai, which means to obey. To look, it says to hear perceived by ear, have power to ear. It says to hear with attention or interest. Yeah, because you're a king. So this should interest you. Also, it means to understand. See that? You need to understand. You need to understand these things, man. All right? It says, learn ye that be judges of the ends of the earth. Yeah, because the scriptures tell us, don't know ye not the saints shall judge the end of the earth. So how the hell can you do that? This will give you some, understanding of yourself. Like look, of the magnitude. So lock in, bear with me. And I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet to the point. But I do want to, get the scripture. They get too many out here. Yep, this is 1 Corinthians 6:2. 1 Corinthians 6:2. And we'll get rolling in just a second. Bear with me. This is 1 Corinthians 6:2. Yeah. It says, I'm gonna start at 1. Dare any of you having a matter against another go to law before the unjust and not before the saints? Who is the saints? Those that have made a covenant with the Most High, the Israelites. And so you princes, men in this truth, your kings and your judges, your rulers, your gods. It says, do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matter? See that? So with that being said, we can go ahead and get into it properly. Wisdom of Solomon 6:1. So you should understand the magnitudes of what we're going into now. Kingship, man. It says and why it's important. In kingship, we're going to be going over being discreet. You see what I'm saying? With a hint of discretion. So lock in. All right. It says, "Hear therefore, O ye kings, and understand. Learn ye that be judges of the ends of the earth. Give ear, you that rule the people." See that? Because you're gonna judge the world. You see, and that's the world of Israel and all these other worlds, and glory in the multitude of nations. But it's something you need to understand first. For power is given you of the Lord, and sovereignty from the highest, who shall try your works and search out your counsels. Now, what is counsel? See what I'm saying? All right, let's go here. This is Proverbs 19 and 20. Hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end. So counsel is simply instruction. Let's keep going. It says, verse 4, but because being ministers of his kingdom, you have not judged the right. See that? And judgment comes as seen in kingship. You see, because really kingship is just going into us. It's once again, it's the dignity of a king. That's all kingship is. It's the dignity of a king, and dignity once again is nothing more than a formal reserve or serious manner, seriousness of manner. You see, appearance or language, the quality or state of being worthy, honored, or esteemed. It says dignity once again, bearing conduct. Pretty much is the show of uh, the king's conduct, an Israelite man's conduct or speech indicative of self-respect or appreciation of formality. You see what I'm saying? Or gravity. You see of an occasion or situation, and you'll see that in situations. You'll see when you're in situations, you'll be able to see if you have king. You'll see what your kingship is. You see what I'm saying? Because if you're a king, yeah, you got kingship. You see what I'm saying? Which is just your dignity. It's just you being a king with dignity. What? How is your dignity? How is your conduct? See that? How is your speech? You see what I'm saying? What does your speech indicate? Does it show you have self-respect? Does it show you have appreciation of the formality or gravity? You can look those words up, or occasion of situation or situation of an occasion and situation. Continue. It says, but being ministers, Wisdom of Solomon, and moving on, it says 6 and 4, because being ministers of his kingdom, you have not judged the right, nor kept the law, nor walked after the counsel of the Most High. What's the counsel of the Most High? Is pretty much with the men, that's pumping out. You see what I'm saying? The prophets, the servants, you see, who are kings, are pumping out, man. You see what I'm saying? Let's prove that real quick. This is 44 and 26, Isaiah. And it reads, it says that confirmeth the word of his servant, and performeth the counsel of his messengers, that saith to Jerusalem, thou shalt be inhabited, and to the cities of Judah ye shall be built, and I will raise up the decayed places thereof. Right. So the counsels of his servants. Now, who is his servant? Jeremiah. Let's jump to 44th chapter and the 4th verse. And it reads, howbeit I sent unto you all my servants, the prophets, rising early and sending them, saying, oh, do not this abominable thing that I hate. Yeah, because they bring forth the counsel. And what is counsel again? The counsel is the instruction of the Most High. You see what I'm saying? So, they say leaders make other leaders. You see what I'm saying? Real recognized, real kings. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, it says, we're going to jump down to verse 16. Matter of fact, we're going to start verse 9. It says, unto you, therefore, O kings, do I speak. that ye may learn wisdom and not fall away. Now we're going to see verse 11. It says, wherefore set your affections upon my words, desire them, and ye shall be instructed. Because this is who talking? This is a king talking. This is Solomon. See that? Iron sharpeneth iron, man. You see that? He's bringing forth counsel. So counsel is clearly instruction, man. You see what I'm saying? So he's telling you wisdom is glory. He's telling us wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away. Yeah, she is easily seen of them that love her, and found of such as seek her. Now we're going to go down to verse 17. For the true beginning of her is a desire of discipline, is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love. All right. It says, we're going to jump down to verse 20. Therefore, the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. If your delight then be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom that ye may reign forevermore. All right, now let's move on. This is wisdom of Solomon. We already got it. It says, for the beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love. All right, so to to be discreet. It says
discreet,
careful and circumspect in one's speech or actions. So this is what a kingship should consist of. This is what a king's kingship should consist of. You should have the trait of being discreet, being able to be discreet. It says careful. That's what we should have. It says according to the scriptures, according to the kings, according to this word, according to the counsel of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the instruction. You see what I'm saying? It says careful and circumspect in one's speech. You see, careful and circumspect in one's speech. Remember, that's the king's kingship, which is his dignity, which is speech indicative of self-respect and pretty much awareness of one's surroundings and stuff like that. It says careful and circumspect in one's speech or actions, especially in order to avoid causing offense or to gain an advantage. Yeah, because the devil, he playing for keeps. So we have to be discreet. You got to be discreet in all types of manners, man. When you need to be, you need to possess this trait. We need to possess this trait. All right. So now we're gonna go to some examples of the ultimate king, Yahweh Shah, doing this, and he's definitely the King of Kings, man, and the Lord of Lords. It says, Revelation 19:16, and he had on his vesture and on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Yeah, so this talking about Yahweh Shah, and we know Yahweh Shah told us this, so he should possess this trait, right? This should be seen in his kingship. See that? This is Revelation 11, and we're going to start at the 28th verse, Salakia. It says, let's jump to it. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And what is Yahweh Shah? Yahweh Shah is the word. You see what I'm saying? So he is the instruction. That's why this is said. He said this. Matthew 11:29, take my yoke upon you and learn of me. You see that? For I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. Yep. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. And I believe that's it. Yep. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and grab this. I got a quick precept to this. This is Matthew 8, and it's beautiful because it's actually going into wisdom in Yahweh Shah. But nonetheless, let's see. Let me get verse 4. It says, unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of men. O ye simple, understand wisdom, and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart. But anyway, we're gonna jump down to the point. It says, verse 14, because we know Yahweh Shai is the word. You see what I'm saying? According to Revelation 19 and 13. It says counsel, he comes in the volume of the book as well, according to Hebrews. I believe that's in the book of Hebrews. Forget the chapter right now. But anyway, counsel is mine and sound wisdom. I am understanding and I have strength. Next verse. It says, by me kings reign and princes decree justice. Yeah, so you learn this word. You learn the Yahushua. You see that? So Yahushua being the king, he should have this trait of being discreet. So let's go into it. It says, this is Mark 1 and 37. It says, and he healed many that were sick of diverse diseases and cast out many devils and suffered not the devils to speak because they knew him. And in the morning, you see that? And in the morning, rising up a great while before the day, he went out and departed Slakia. No, I meant to start at 37. Okay, Slakia. It says, verse 37. And when they had found him, they said unto him, all men seek for thee. You see that? And he said unto them, let us go into the towns that I may preach there also. For therefore came I forth. And he preached in their synagogues throughout all Galilee and cast out devils. And there came to him, came a leper to him, beseeching him and kneeling down to him and saying unto him, if thou wilt, thou canst make me clean. It says, and Yahushua moved with compassion, put forth his hand and touched him and said unto him, I will, be thou clean. It says, and as soon as he had spoken, immediately the leprosy departed from him and he was cleansed. It says, and as soon as he had spoken, immediately, Salakia, and he straightly charged him, verse 43, and he straightly charged him and forthwith sent him away. And said unto him, seest thou say nothing to any man, but go thy way, shew thyself to the priest. You see what I'm saying? And offer thy cleansing, offer for thy cleansing those things which Moses commanded for a testimony unto them. But he went out and began to publish it much, and to blaze abroad the matter, in so much that Yahushua could no more openly enter into the city, but was without in desert places, and they came to him at every corner. Yeah, Yahushua was trying to be discreet. You see that? Why? So he could do the work. Why? Because he was considerate of time. You see what I'm saying? That's why he was being discreet. You know? Now, real quick, when you go into that word discreet, once again, it says careful and circumspect. What does it mean to be circumspect, man? Wary and unwilling to take risks, cautious, careful. He already knew what time it was, man, because people sought to kill him. It says careful and circumspect in one's speech or actions, especially in order to avoid causing offense or to gain an advantage. Yeah, because the whole time the Pharisees was plotting on Yahushua. See that? me see if I can grab this real quick. Yep, that's it. We can grab this one. This is John 10, and we're gonna start at 38. It says, but if I don't, I'm gonna start at 37. It says, if I do not the works of my Father, believe me not. But if I do, though ye believe me not, believe the works, that ye may know and believe that the Father is in me, and I am him. Therefore, they sought again to take him, but he escaped out of their hands. So Yahweh Shah, he was moving in a slew of different ways. You see what I'm saying? Which was being discreet. He was being discreet. He was careful and circumspect in one's speech or actions. You see what I'm saying? He was moving a certain way. He was talking a certain way. You see what I'm saying? Why? Especially in order to avoid causing offense or to gain an advantage. You see what I'm saying? And how is he gaining an advantage? By being discreet. Why? So that everything can play out how it needs to play out. That's why Yahweh Shah was being discreet. So you clearly see this trait in him. Let's get another one. Matthew 13 and 9. Who have ears to hear, let him hear. It says, and the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? You see that? Matthew 13 and 11. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. You see what I'm saying? So they was keeping the advantage, keeping things according to his course. You see what I'm saying? Matthew 13 and 12. For whosoever have, to him shall it be given. You see what I'm saying? To him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever have not, from him shall be taken away, even that he had. Yeah, because the Lord didn't want these certain people to bring forth works. So he talked to them in the code in which only the true righteous spirits that the Lord preordained will pick up on, man. And that's elect language, man. You see, he was talking discreet to keep an advantage, to stop from offending. You see what I'm saying? Because the Lord don't want 2/3 to get it. So that's why Yahweh Shah was being discreet. So this is a king. You see what I'm saying? With the trait of being discreet. It's a purpose for it, man. Because you don't want to give anybody an advantage. You see what I'm saying? I think that's is that Ephesians 5? And like the 11 and 12. 15. It says, see then ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. See that? And what does circumspect mean again, man? See that? So discreet means what? Careful and circumspect in one's speech. You see that? So the Lord is telling you to be discreet as a king, or actions, especially in order to avoid causing offense or to gain an advantage, man. So you don't want to just be talking. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to just senselessly, man. You see what I'm saying? To cause one to get an advantage. Everybody know your business. You see what I'm saying? Everybody know where you at, know what you did. Now, you see what I'm saying? Those, if you carry yourself in a trait in one instance like that, it's easy for that to happen to you in another instance. Very easy. See what I'm saying? Salaki. That's where I was at. Salaki. Yeah, man. So you don't want to be moving like that, man. You know, because it's easy for the devil to get advantage on you, man. And that's what these devils are trying to do. So kings is not going to be moving like that, man. That shows if you understand the magnitude when you of things and situations when you don't show any discreet nature. You see what I'm saying? Like it's not even there. So you don't want to be like that. This is according to the scripture, we don't want to be like this. This is First Corinthians. So like it's actually Second Corinthians 2, and I'm gonna jump down 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage. See that? Lest Satan should get an advantage of us. We are not ignorant of his devices. They record everything you say. You see, so you gotta. That's why you just talking willy nilly, man. You see what I'm saying? And Satan is a spirit. See that? Satan is a spirit. So you never know who Satan hops on, man. You see what I'm saying? This is why you want to be considerate of these things, man. Your business be all out. You don't know how. Because Satan, he walks to and through the earth, jumping on people left and goddamn right, man. You don't know who the hell got Satan on them, man. You see what I'm saying? So this is why this should be a part of your kingship package, man. You see what I'm saying? And that's why the Lord gave us this knowledge of how Satan gets down. See that? This is Job. I'm gonna start at 1 and 6. It says, now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. So this is the angels. Satan came too, because he's an angel on the left-hand side. He's the son of God. Verse 7, it says, and the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth and walking up and down in it. So this man is Satan is all over the goddamn place, man. And he's jumping on people left and right, man. You see what I'm saying? So this is why you want to, and this is what he was set up to do. So you're not supposed to be moving silly like the Lord hasn't revealed this to you, man. You see? And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job? Yeah, because he assigns Satan to veto Satan and jump on different people. And he has demons. You see what I'm saying? It says, and there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and an upright man, one that feareth God, the Most High, and escheweth evil. So this is why you want to pretty much be circumspect, man. You want to be discreet. See that? So with that, that's pretty much it. I got a couple more. Yeah, I brought that out. Yep, this is Proverbs 1 and 1. It says, the Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel. He's a king. To know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment. You see what I'm saying? And equity. It says to give subtlety to the simple. It says, and to the young man, knowledge and discretion. See that? Now this takes me here. When you go into the word discretion, the quality of behaving or speaking in such a way as to avoid causing offense or revealing private information. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to touch on this lightly. That's why I said this is going to be titled with a hint of discretion, because pretty much discreet kind of alludes to discretion, but they technically two different things when you look at the second definition. So I'll come back and do another kingship on this. But anyway, nonetheless, so when you go into discretion, it just means the quality or behaving or speaking in such a way as to avoid causing offense. You see that? Or revealing private information. See that? Why? Because Satan is jumping on people left and goddamn right, and you just can't trust. You have to be discreet, man. It's simple. This is Sirach 39 and 29, 33 and 29. Be not excessive towards any, and without discretion do nothing. See what I'm saying? And right, this one real quick. What I do want to do is well, that's pretty much it. It's all good. Yeah. See that? So Ecclesiasticus 2 and 18. And I'll close out on that. But let me go back here. So this is why you want to be careful with this. Lest Satan, 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Yeah, man, you constantly being recorded, people watching, Satan jumping on people 24/7. When you know it, you a soundbite. Before you know it, you being looked at crazy. Before you know it, you put a blemish on yourself, actually, due to how you carry yourself, and you was once a king in someone's eyes. You see what I'm saying? So you really want to be, you want to have this trait, man. You want to have this a part of your kingship. And the Lord said, without discretion, do nothing. And once again, discretion is the quality or behaving or speaking in such a way as to avoid causing offense or revealing private information. So you're supposed to be cautious, and you're supposed, once again, be circumspect. See, the quality of being wary and unwilling to take risks. Be prudent. You foreseeing, okay, I know this don't got nothing to do with nobody else. I know people watching. I know, you see what I'm saying? These people dirty. And this between, you see what I'm saying? Me and you. So that's why your house shot was rolling like that. And there's a little article too. They understood, you got these heathens that know this. Why did Yahweh Shah tell some people to keep quiet about his miracles and identity? See that? You can go look this up on your own. That's pretty much it. And I'll go ahead and close out on this. It says, Sirach 8:18, do no secret thing before a stranger. You see, for thou knowest not what he will bring forth, man. And that's pretty much it, man. You know, so kingship is a beautiful thing to have because it gives you an advantage. No one can really pin you down. You see what I'm saying? And you keep a clean slate. You don't leave your slate when you're not being discreet. You're pretty much leaving your slate out to people, to the earth. How many spots you think by the time you would have gotten it back? Like say you lost your slate, you dropped it outside, you know, and it went on a tour bus. You see what I'm saying? It went on. You dropped it on a trolley where millions of people get on, and they never cleaned it. Now imagine the time you actually got that back. It was clean at first. How much stuff you think would be on it if you left it out to people? But that's what you will be pretty much subjecting yourself to, in a sense, with not having this trait part of your kingship, man. So Lord willing, it's been edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. I'm going to give all honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father in the name of his Son, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Till next time, Shalom.